he would not have wanted us focusing on him, and instead he would want to know how you are doing and what your family has been up to. He would be finding a quick, witty pun about now to share with us. He would have us laughing and smiling with his humor and that infectious smile. He often said that it was his mission to get people to smile and laugh. And so today, I hope that we can all smile and laugh, even with our tears. Jeff loved me more than I could ever express or put into words. I can't imagine my life if I had never met Jeff, fallen in love, and been smart enough to know he was the one. All the big and little things he did every day to make me laugh, surprise me, make me happy, were special in every way. He made my life complete. He was my North Star, guiding me, encouraging me, supporting me, and standing by my side. Jeff told me all the time that I was his hero, but he was my hero. He was brave and disciplined. He was dedicated and passionate. He would do anything for me. He was a true gentleman. In 2009, Jeff found his home away from home in the San Gabriel Mountains at a place called Buckhorn Ski Club. He became a member of the National Ski Patrol and worked hard to maintain the lodge, equipment, and ski runs. He often said that his most favorite place was wherever his family was, and his second favorite place was Buckhorn.
He just drove all the way to Long Beach just to teach my kids to stand up paddleboard and kayak and then drive home. And I said, if this guy's in this club and I join this club, this is like the nicest guy I've ever met. If this guy is representative of this club, this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a really great club to join.
He also said that he felt closest to God when he was in the mountains. Jeff skied his last run on December 26th. I didn't get to share the rest of my life with Jeff, but I got the rest of his. Our time together may have been cut short, but the happiness and love we shared together will last a lifetime. He was so full of happiness and adventure. Jeff had a heart that was as big as the world. We will all remember his smile, infectious laugh, his sparkling eyes, his witty humor, his positive outlook on life, and the joy and love he brought to everyone he knew. He lived his life with no regrets. And those two words were said by him often, no regrets. He lived life fully and completely. Jeff equally appreciated the extraordinary events and everyday happenings that filled his life. I will miss Jeff every minute of every day until the day God calls me home. But I will never feel alone because Jeff will always be in my heart. Babe, may you rest in peace. Have fun in heaven until we meet again one day. I triple love you forever and always.
Anytime I would ask my dad to watch Kaden for me or for Kyle and I, he would always respond with, "How much can I pay you to babysit her?" He never acted inconvenienced by his grandpa duties. Instead, he treated each moment with Kaden as a playdate with his best friend. He treated every moment as a learning opportunity, and he was patient with her like no one else. I am forever grateful for every life skill, lesson, and hobby he taught me. He taught me, and so many of you here today, something new. Not just once, but time and time again. And even now, I'm learning something new from my dad, how to live life without him. My dad will forever be my hero because he was a kind and patient man. He was gentle and sincere, rock solid and rational. My dad was strong and courageous. My dad retired as a firefighter paramedic, a captain, and the fire marshal. He saved many lives. He helped those in need. He stood beside his men. My dad taught me how to find a husband who was worthy of me. He taught me finances and taxes, how to back a boat trailer, how to measure twice and cut once, and how to show up for the people that you love when they are in need. My dad will always be the man that conquered mountains, and now he is sitting proudly at the top of his last one with no regrets.
I say this is not his funeral. It is a celebration of his amazing, incredible life. Grandpa came from a lot of different places, but I think we can all agree he was 100% American skier. He loved skiing, surfing, swimming, camping, and mountain climbing. He also loved watching me dance. Grandpa was open to anything, including crazy fun things. One time he even built me a cave made out of cardboard. It was awesome. But the thing about Grandpa is that he would be or do anything, and I mean anything for us.
So it's easy to celebrate someone like Jeff, someone who would drop whatever it is that he was doing to just come over and help you dig a hole in your backyard, change a tire, hold a beam in place while you bolted it up, complete 30 hours worth of research in just 3 hours on your behalf on any topic you were looking into. I used to introduce Jeff to my friends and family and other people as my father-in-law out of respect, but I considered him my friend. You see, when you marry someone, you inherit your in-laws. They're an obligation, they're not a choice. But friends are those people that you choose to spend time with. And I was fortunate to call Jeff a friend. You, Carol, you're a friend. And not just an in-law. You see, we chose to spend time together. Boating, camping, hiking, mountaineering, rock climbing, tinkering, and swapping stories about, getting cats out of trees and what other things firemen do. He dedicated his life to serving others. He had a long career as a firefighter, and he lent his talents to search and rescue teams and as a certified ski patrol. But this wasn't a decision that he made. It was a calling. It was who he was. He was super proud to be a firefighter, but he served people in so many other ways. Some ways that he may not even realize.
When the World Trade Center was attacked on 9/11, Jeff and I were sent to New York on the search and rescue efforts, and we spent a week making our way through the rubble and twisted steel, but found no one to rescue, only to recover. While we were working, those big, tough New York firemen and cops would tell us with tears in their eyes about family that they had lost, partners that they lost, friends that they lost. Jeff was so compassionate and steady and contributed on a human level that I know helped our police and fire families in New York.
When Carol sent out the texts and emails about today's events, she said we should be celebrating the dash between 1954 and 2021. Live Your Dash Like Jeff is framed in the Sanders kitchen. But what does that really mean? And well, for Jeff, that means, what did you do from 1954 to 2021? How did you fill your life?
I just felt clean when I was around Jeff. For me, I'm sure for many others here, Jeff, he had an aura of goodness about him. And to me, he exhibited kindness, calmness, and security.
He was a person of integrity, compassion, and love. He exemplified the best in humanity, and we will always share our admiration and love for Uncle Jeff as we go forward and keep him in our hearts forever.
He stood tall in my mind, being just 19 months older than me, and becoming far more important to me than either my mother or father. And I didn't realize this till he died.
Jeff was amazing because you could always call on Jeff, no matter what it was for. Hey Jeff, I need to move a 52-foot racing catamaran from Mexico back to the States. Would you mind helping me out? And he would. He would jump on board to do anything, anywhere.
Jeff lives on in me. He lives on in everyone who's lucky enough to have known him. So Carol and Lindsay and Kyle and Caden, when you want to see Jeff, know that he's right here, he's right there, and he's there, and there. He's all around us. Thank you.